And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson.
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Jones is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Richardson in at the 3 slot. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
On the wing, Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. It's good.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Pass to George. Zubac against Pirtle. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jones looking for an opening. To the inside. And it's sent back by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Pass the Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. And the shot is long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Inside, here's Pirtle. Back to Vassell. The second chance effort. And they recover it. Pirtle kicks to Johnson. The pass to Vassell. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Wall passes to Morris. And that one, good.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And you love seeing that great mobile run drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Johnson dishes to Pirtle. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Jones against Wall. Pass to Morris. There's the dish to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Over Richardson. Cans the shot from the wing.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
Wall against Jones. Richardson kicks to Jones. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Morris. The 11-footer. Johnson's shot is off. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standing.
Drills the three-pointer.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
On the wing, Johnson. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
Wall passes to George. Morris outside. High post, Zubats. And Pirtle pulls it down. Spurs trail by 5. Down low. Here's Vassell. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Little flex from Vassell on the and one. Doing it the old-fashioned way.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
Morris dishes to Leonard. Over Richardson. And Leonard gets it to go.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Passes it to Vassell. Richardson kicks to Vassell. Pass to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
Wall passes to George. Morris against Johnson. The pass to Zubats. To the right side. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. It's stolen. Now Vassell. Pass to Richardson. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
With a strong upper body, Keldon Johnson is not thrown off by contact.
Jones against Wall. Passes it to Leonard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Covington's checked in. Vassell kicks to Pirtle. And here's Richardson outside. Morris with the rebound. Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Leonard. Here's Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Covington down low. Defended by Pirtle. Here's Morris. Oh, that's blocked. Driving in. Vassell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Keita Bates-Diop checked in for Richardson. Los Angeles calls timeout. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg. coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Famers.
Morris dishes to Leonard. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the way. Leonard's got 6 points. San Antonio leading. Now the pass to Vassell. Out to the wing. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And it goes down 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Bates Diop. The Clippers grab the miss. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
And it's Wall in the corner. Now here's Covington. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't go that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Bates Diop. That one doesn't drop. George with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Leonard the pass to Morris. Outside, George. Covington against Collins. Nobody near Leonard. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 9.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
All with the steal.
In the first 2 minutes.
.152 left to play here in the first. And yes, it's good.
Man, a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
Jones with the bounce pass. Right wing. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Leonard. McDermott passes to Bates Diop. Here's Wall. A shot off that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Now here's McDermott. He's tightly guarded. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Just his first attempt. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Morris kicks to Leonard. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by the Spurs. Roby's got his 4th rebound in this one. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on John Wall.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Zhang comes in for Collins. And it's Richardson in for Keita Bates Diop. And then for Los Angeles, Norman Powell comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Covington. Rebound San Antonio. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Robert Covington out there with Morris. And it's man in at the 3. And it's Vassell with the foul.
First team foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
It's Powell on the wing. To the middle. Covington against Jang. Covington's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Covington sends it back.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
Here's Powell. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Richardson. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson down low, working on Jones. Jackson trying to break through. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And That's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Johnson can't hit. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. San Antonio leading. Johnson left side. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
When Keldon Johnson gets near the rim, he's ready to dunk it home. Defense, better be aware.
Pass to Powell. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jones against Jackson. Jones in the post. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Good work defensively by Morris. A pass to Mann. Now Powell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Covington. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Jones. Pass to Johnson. Vassell, the bounce pass. Here's Jang. Goes back up. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Passes it to Mann. Morris outside. Up top, Covington. Jang defending. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Count the basket. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And the Clippers call time here.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he is checked in for Gorgui Dieng. And Keita Bates-Diop's subbed in for Jones. The Clippers also changing it up. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And Georgia subbed in for Terrence Mann. Here's Covington. Batum trying to break loose. Covington's shot is off. And seeing Manu is a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him. In the 2020 playoff bubble, some players struggled. Reggie Jackson was one of those guys, but he bounced back in a big way.
And with Jackson, Smitty, he went right back to being the player he was back in 21.
He was an aggressive attacking scorer with an edge, GA, and the 21-22 season was one of his best ever.
Richardson kicks to Vassell. Back to Richardson. And here's Johnson outside. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 3. And there's the drive and the dunk by Powell.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Pass to Bates-Diop. On the wing, Johnson, defended by George. Ball's knocked loose. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. Jackson's first foul. Collins checked in for Johnson.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Zach Collins.
Richardson outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's the pass to George. And it's Covington atop the key. Again, Los Angeles.
Covington.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Pass to Vassell. To the inside, Pirtle. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Passes to Powell. Covington dishes to Powell. Jackson up top. Driving to the basket. Takes it out to Covington. Pass to Powell. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Here's Bates Diop, guarded by Jackson. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. George, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Bates Diop. Kicks it out to Collins. Richardson against Powell. Steps back and shoots. And he stays with it. Clippers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the pass to George. Front pass the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Richardson outside. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Richardson's got his first bucket of the night. And the Clippers call time here.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft. Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
Obi, he's checked in for the Spurs. Doug McDermott comes in for Keita Bates-Diop. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injury.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender. And with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Back to Wall. In the corner, Powell with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs leading by 7. Now, here's Vassell. A 17-point game for him in the win against Toronto. He was all alone on that one. Richardson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Zubac. Will it go? Leonard trying to break free. And it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got his first 2 points. Richardson against Wall. Passes it to Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Richardson outside. Shoots. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. Teardrop shot. Here's Zubac. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Roby. He's covered by Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Zubac. He dishes it to George. And there's the pass to Wall. And here is Powell. Outside for George. Drops in the tray. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Now here's Powell. Covered by Vassell. Powell against Richardson. Pass to Vassell. Here's Roby. Kicks to Richardson. Now here's Vassell. D right on him. Fires the 3. And Josh Richardson gets the 3. Richardson's got 10 points in the game.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside, Jones. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We have some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
And building that wall will help you, Coach. I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They were in a rough spot down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They had a... And that does it for our halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Josh Richardson really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Evan Vassell out there with Jones, and it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Passes it to George. Morris with the ball. Covered by Johnson. Morris inside. Johnson's there. Kept alive. Zubac the pass to Morris. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's Richardson. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. All taking his time here. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
The vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
Richardson outside. Here's Vassell. Morris with the rebound.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Wall dishes to Morris. Wall against Jones. And there's the call on Jones.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pass to Leonard. Over Richardson. Leonard, no luck. Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Stolen by George. Here's Leonard. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Jones drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Leonard finds Wall. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. And it's Leonard again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Marcus Morris, Sr.
Marcus Morris picks one up there.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
Josh Richardson.
And Richardson drops them both. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the pass to Morris. Outside, George from downtown, and Zubac picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
The offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Spurs making a switch here. H. Diop's checked in. Pass to Vassell. Poked away and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
LA ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Jones against Wall. Leonard inside. Good. Leonard's got 11 points.
I love how Kawhi gets to his spots. He won't let the defense throw him off.
Johnson outside. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Empty that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 4. To the middle, here's Morris. It's deflected.
Great anticipation from Devin Vassell. Timed the shot perfectly.
On defense, the Spurs. Zubac finds George.
This is part of Vassell's role, to play solid defense and make things difficult on shooters.
It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wall. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And here is Vassell. He has 7. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. All with it. High post, Zubats. And he uses the glass on the lane. He's got 8.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. They get a hand on it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Buries it from 3-point range. Vassell's got 10.
You see Vassell's confidence growing at the arc. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Ball passes to Morris. Outside, George. They grab their own miss. Outside, Wall. Jones for 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Pass to Bates-Diop. Jones with it. Clock at 6. Tries again. A putback. Goes up again. And it's finished off inside by Pirtle. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
George passes to Leonard. Now Morris, covered by Johnson. Morris kicks to George. Back to Morris. The 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Pass to Bates-Diop. It's stolen by Morris. Wall dishes to Morris. The pass to Zubats. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Pass to Purdy. Here's Bates-Diop. Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. For the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Capable of scoring at all 3 levels. Johnson's offensive versatility allows him to own games.
George looking around. And here's Wall outside. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And one thing to like about Bates-Diop is his ability to score from all 3 areas.
Greg, what I like is he's comfortable facing up, and he can put the ball on the floor. He's a strong cutter, and that kind of versatility goes a long way in the NBA.
Vassell, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Wall passes to Morris. Outside Leonard. Shoots the 3. And the dunk by Zubats.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Inside, Bates-Diop. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Bates-Diop. Over Leonard. And Bates-Diop gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 5. And the Clippers call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Roby comes in for Keldon Johnson. McDermott's checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Richardson in for Vassell. Richardson against Powell. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Clippers rebound. They shoot again. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Batum.
If you don't box out Nicholas Batum, you're going to pay. With this length and how well he uses it, it's a bucket.
Outside, Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 9.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Over to the wing.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
The Clippers trail. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Covington finds Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
McDermott down low. Kennard covering. Collins trying to break free. Nice shot by McDermott.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
Pass to Kennard. At the elbow, Batum. Powell, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Powell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Richardson against Powell. And Covington sends it back. Jackson down low. The pass to Powell. Covington with it. At the elbow, Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McDermott down low. Powell on it. Kicks it out to Collins. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Kennard, the pass to Batum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Showing the versatility. Nicholas Batum attacking in the lane and challenging that defense.
Norman Powell. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Luke Kennard out there with Batum, and it's Covington in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot's good. Richardson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Pass to Powell. The open shot by Kennard. That one wide left.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Richardson outside. An easy 2 points on the way. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
At the top of the key, Batum shoots over Vassell. The rebound by the Spurs. Jang's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Vassell. Defended by Batum. Out left to the wing. Vassell with it. Batum's there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diop's checked in. Batum inside. Covered by Johnson. A shot by Batum, no good. Passes to Diop. Johnson against Covington. Here's Diop. He kicks to Jang. Shoots over Batum. Jang, no luck. Clippers trail by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. George dishes to Batum. Here's Diop, defended by George. Diop misses.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Jackson. The pass to Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A shot by Batum, no good. Richardson outside. Lays it up off the glass. Richardson's got 6 here in this quarter.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Jackson passes to Powell. Outside, Covington. Back to Powell to stop the drought. It's not going to go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Diop. No good on the 3. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Foul for 3. It's hauled in by Diop. Diop's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the basket by Vassell.
Beautiful concentration from Devin Vassell. He's right where he wants to be, and he fires.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Powell for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richardson the pass to Johnson. The shot. Rebound by the Clippers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson against George. Back to Covington. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Diop. Diop's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Richardson on the wing. Here's Vassell. Count it. Vassell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Clippers call time here. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. That being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Build on a beautiful culture. Those are the teams that win championships.
And the Spurs with some changes. Little comes in for Jang, and Jones subbed in for Keita Bates-Diop. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Norman Powell, and John Wall's subbed in for Jackson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Pirtle's shot is off. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Creative at finding ways to draw fouls. Leonard takes pleasure in getting them to overcompensate.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Here's Vassell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That one is off.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he sinks the second.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Leonard. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all 3 levels.
Morris against Richardson. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Jones for 3. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. And the rejection by Zubac. Morris inside. Johnson's there. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Morris.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Richardson kicks to Jones. Passes it to Johnson. And the rejection by Zubac. They retain possession. Tries it again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love whenever Johnson goes at the defense inside because it puts them in a very difficult position.
And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
A 3 from Leonard. 8 for 15 with that main basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Johnson against Leonard. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Over Wall. Second chance shot, and Pirtle lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pass to George. Now, here's Zubac. Back to George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Once again, fans, let's give a big hand to
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team needs him to step up, and Pirtle doesn't hesitate, just goes on the attack.
It's George on the wing, covered by Vassell. Morris outside. Leonard dishes to George. Shoots over Vassell. George, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Down low. Here's Pirtle. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. 16 points for Jakob Pirtle.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Zubac. Outside, Wall. Back to Zubac. Morris inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And Wall kicks to George. The second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Richardson the pass to Pirtle. Ball against Jones. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Pirtle's shot is off.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
George against Jones. George with the bucket.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Now, here's Vassell, defended by George. Vassell kicks to Johnson. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And it's Leonard with the jam.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Kicks it out to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Jones. Passes it to Pirtle. Vassell kicks to Richardson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Morris against Johnson. From deep three-point range, no good from three-point territory. On the wing, George. To take the lead.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to him when it mattered, man. Congrats.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith.